What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be introducing you guys to my 2015 6-speed manual Dodge Challenger Hellcat. So to start things off, I did end up selling my 2012 Dodge Challenger to get this. I sold that on Facebook Marketplace privately to a kid that actually lives pretty close by to me, so it's cool. Maybe I'll see him driving around. Before I sold it, I did take off a few of the mods, so I still have some carbon fiber stuff that would be compatible with this car, and most of all, I took off my Airlift 3P air suspension. So pretty soon you guys will probably get a video of me putting this car on bags. So moving along to the interior, as you can see, I ended up getting the brown Laguna leather interior here. I think this is definitely one of the most beautiful finishes for the leather on the interior of these Challengers. I absolutely love it. It was totally one of the main selling points for this car, why I decided to get it. My interior pretty much is almost completely stock. I have a little carbon piece on the wheel here. I'll actually be getting a carbon fiber steering wheel pretty soon, like was in my last Challenger. And I also installed the Barton short throw shifter here. Really liking that too. Feels a lot cleaner than the stock shifter, which felt a little bit sloppy going into gear. But other than that, my interior is completely stock for now. Just you guys wait. We'll definitely be doing a lot of stuff with this car. Now, I apologize for how filthy this car is at the moment, but this is obviously the bright white paint color with the brass monkey wheels. So this was definitely one of the options that I wanted. I love the way the brass monkey looks, especially this wheel style for this model year of the Hellcat. So this was a huge selling point. This and the brown leather interior were just two things I couldn't pass up. Now, going under the hood and onto the front bumper here, there are a few mods I've done since I've had the car. I just bought this car in January, so I haven't had it too long now, but I did get this front splitter from ZL1 add-ons with these rods, and I'm not one of those people that mounts my rods to my bumper. These are actually chassis mounted. It runs all the way through the grille and bolts into the front crash bar there. And if you come up here as well, I have brass monkey intake rings from Merrick Motorsports. So those are wicked nice. They match my wheels. And then I have the updated 2017 and up Hellcat badging that usually the 2015 and 2016s just say the SRT, but the 2017 and up has a little Hellcat head. So I replaced that with the 2017 Plus badge because I like the way that one looks better. And then coming on into the engine bay here, I haven't done a whole bunch, but I have installed this JLT cold air intake, which definitely makes the supercharger whine so much louder. Absolutely love the way it sounds. I also have this JLT 3.0 oil catch can. That stuff actually collects quite a bit of oil in it over time. I had it on my other Hellcat, and it works really well, so just tossed it back on this one. And then also I did get the upgraded Gates Fleet Runner belts. These are supposed to be the heavy duty ones. The ones that were on here when I bought the car were a little bit cracked and gross looking, and I know these cars can be known for breaking belts, so I decided to just upgrade them while I was up in the engine bay doing my cold air intake and everything. But other than that, for the engine bay, everything else is just stock. Now, going on down to the side of the fenders here, I did end up pulling off the original badges and replacing it with this style badge where it has like no background, kind of. It's just cut out like this. I love the way these badges look. I forget who I bought them from, but I bought them from somebody on Instagram, and they're just kind of like a matte black finish, and I think they look really nice with the car overall. Moving around to the back here, I did buy the upgraded 2017 Plus SRT badge for the rear spoiler here, just to have it match with the front. I ended up doing a... Ooh, the sun is a little glaring here. I ended up doing a badge delete in the middle here, center portion of the taillights, and then I actually wrapped this with matte black vinyl, and under it I did an American flag, and then I put this Hellcat head in the middle, which is actually a reflective vinyl, so if you take any pictures of it with the flash on, it's reflective and it looks really cool. I ended up tinting the center portion of the reverse lights here just to give it a little bit of a darker look. The reverse lights still work perfectly fine. They're very bright, so I just think it looks a little bit nicer overall. And then I ended up tinting the rear reflectors down here. And this car, when I bought it, actually has a Flowmaster catback exhaust on it. I'm not a huge fan of how these tips look. I think they look a little wonky and like out of place. So I actually just bought new tips, and I'll be getting those installed very soon. But I'll keep the rest of the exhaust. I'll just cut these tips off. These are Flowmaster tips that came with the exhaust. And then also, I have some OEM Mopar little mud flaps back here, just because these kick up a lot of stuff onto this rear portion of the bumper here and kind of chew it up. And then also I have these side markers on the front and on the rear, all tinted in a medium smoke. And other than my Instagram decals and some tint, the rest of this car is completely stock. I obviously have a lot of plans for this. It's going to be a very big project. I'm super excited. I'm really excited to show you guys what I end up doing with it. If you guys have any suggestions in the comments or ideas or videos that you'd like to see for me to do with this car, now that I pretty much have a blank canvas to work with, definitely let me know and I'll see what I can do. But until our next video, I'll see you guys later.